you very much, Mr. Suave Alexander, fellow Toastmasters. We've learned a lot about leadership tonight alone. And actually, Alexander and I were talking about leadership last week when I mentioned I was going to talk about leadership, which Toastmasters is very much about leadership. So, leadership is for everyone, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. But who is an effective leader? That could be the question. Don't need pointy ears or big eyes, but an effective leader is one who takes the time and makes the effort to find out what leadership really is. The effective leader is one who's determined, has the courage, the confidence, and the ability to see the vision for the organization, to see the vision for the company, and know it can be achieved. The effective leader essentially has 3 skills that he or she has mastered. The first is goal orientation. If he's going or she is going to lead people, everyone needs to know what the goal is, what the purpose of getting there, and how it will help everyone in the organization. Everyone's pretty much tuned in to WIFM, right? What's in it for me? But if they know that, they're more inclined to help the organization. Now, Ed, I have to say I thought of you when I put that slide up there, because Ed's very concerned with goals in sports. Leaders in the sports are just like leaders in the organization. They have to work together as a team. Are they going to find an obstacle between that big ball and that big goal? Of course. But if they understand the end result, they can work together to achieve them, because the good leader has given all the team the skills and the processes to achieve the goals, like we do in Toastmasters. Interpersonal skills. How important is that in the world? Does everyone look the same or communicate the same way? Listening skills was mentioned tonight. The first step in effective communication and leadership. The old 2 ears, 1 mouth. God had a point there. We should probably listen more than we speak. Listen to understand, not just to hear. Also, our intrapersonal skills. I taught critical thinking for years, and we also always combined intrapersonal skills with interpersonal skills. If I don't know myself as well as I can, and obviously we surprise ourselves all the time with things we didn't know we could accomplish, but if I understand how I'm going to react in different situations, I may be better prepared to have better interpersonal skills. A positive attitude. Who wants to work with a grouch that says, yeah, we're going to accomplish that goal today? Oh, at work again. No, we want a leader that's enthused, that's excited, that motivates us, that's grateful for the opportunity to work in the company, to work in the organization, to work with other people, see the benefits other people bring and all their unique skills, and be grateful. It was mentioned another time that some people see only the negative, never see the little things in life that we could be grateful for. Now this guy is really grateful. Not only is he absolutely adorable, but he's very grateful, and he knows there's a goal. And he may not see it. He has the vision, though, like a good leader, and he's going to lead all his fellow kitties to that goal. Sometimes the animals get it better than we do. Now, my first leadership experience I kind of fell into. When I got my job with the St. Petersburg Times, I was hired as an expediter in retail advertising. Expediter was a secretary processor. I worked with 3 retail advertising salespeople, outside salespeople, and they'd come in, I'd process the ads, the paperwork, and the artwork, and get it up to the 2nd floor. Now this was, of course, 40 million years ago, and we all had typewriter resources. Yes, no computers. And the ads went up to the production floor by way of a little elevator that was called the dumbwaiter. It's actually pretty smart because it went where it needed to go. A few months after I was hired as one of the 6 expediters in the department, and it was a big room like this, I was promoted to the supervisor over the other expediters. Can you imagine how well that went over? They'd been there a few years. I learned about eye daggers. I learned about cold shoulders with icicles dripping off. Worst of all, they never invited me for lunch. That was awful. Then one day we had a very, very busy day. It must have been a holiday season. The ad reps were coming in with all kinds of ad orders and all kinds of artwork, and I was done with the other tasks I had in my position, and I saw the expediters furiously type rhinoceroses away, and I saw the ads piling up on all their desks. I had been in their position. I understood deadline. I understood that when 5:30 came, all that material better be upstairs. So out of fear and not knowing what to do to gain respect from these other expediters and knowing their workload, I just started going and picking up the ads, taking them to the dumbwaiter. Pick up other ads, took them to the other dumbwaiter. And the amazing thing is, they started looking at me without eye daggers and said, "Thank you." And I brought my positive attitude and smiled. What a relief. I probably would be invited to lunch maybe once again. So what this proves overall is that my experience could be anybody's experience. We can see opportunities for leadership. We can see opportunities to bring people to a positive conclusion. So the answer to who is an effective leader really is everyone in this room. And there you are. Mr. Toastmaster.